everybody. Howdy. Hope you're having a wonderful weekend. I already see it in the comments. Please rain, please rain, please rain. Yes, we have rain to talk about. Let's actually get the graphics online, so give me a second. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. In the meantime, it was hot today. If you were spending any amount of time outside today, if you went to the pool, the beach, the river, the lake, it was very hot. Matter of fact, 100 degrees was the high temperature here in the city, and it did range and vary across the area. Some areas at 101 to 102, especially southwest of San Antonio. Pearsall, Cotulla, Carrizo Springs hit about 103 to 104 in some areas down I-35. But here are the official numbers. So sundown's actually in about 8 minutes. So if you have any plans outdoors tonight, it's going to get dark fast. But the thing is, this time of year, sunrise and sunset very far apart. It's the longest time of the year. Matter of fact, mid to late June is usually that time. And we see how many hours of daylight, and I'm actually curious now. Hold on. San Antonio, daytime. Let me see. Daytime date, that's what I want. Let me see. Sunrise. All right, bear with me, everybody. Just want to make sure I am saying the correct time. So this time of year, we see about 14 hours and 1.5 minutes of daylight. Now, the longest day of the year was the first day of summer. So that was back on the 21st. So on that day, just 5 days ago, it's the 5th day of summer. And on the first day of summer, the longest day of the year, that was 14 hours, 1 minute and 54 seconds. We're at about that, just 20 seconds earlier. So 14 hours, 1 minute, 31 seconds. So anyway, it was a hot day, as you can see. Of course, sunrise 6:36, sunset 8:38. It was toasty today, and add it to the tally. Now look at this. We've hit 21 days at or above 100 degrees here in San Antonio. If you're wondering what is the largest amount of time, or not time, but days we've spent at 100 degrees or more, that's actually back in 2009. That year takes the cake. On that year, in a span of 365 days in 2009, San Antonio hit 100 degrees or more 59 times. 2011, 57 times. 2013, 41 times. So we're nowhere near the top 5. That's the top 5 right there. But the thing is, it's only the 5th day of summer. We still have the rest of June, July, August, and even early September. We typically hit 100 degrees here in South Texas. So the fact remains, we're already at 21. We have 60 to 90 days of summer left, and we could certainly be close to that record. The fact that we're this close already is just insane. Ooh, look at that. Beautiful. Sunset on this beautiful Saturday night, first Saturday of summer. 96 at Simpson and 96 at the airport. We are mostly sunny. That is a gorgeous shot. Look at that. I'm just going to give you guys a full screen. All right. So, hello, Ken's 5. Doing the rain dance right now. Veronica, I don't blame you. Say yes to rain. Everybody says we need rain. Terry, this is Ryan Shoptaugh. I am the weekend meteorologist here at Ken's 5. But, yeah, so we did the weather today. Our preliminary high was 100 degrees, but that looks like the official high. Now we're in the middle 90s, so it was so hot today. It's going to get hotter tomorrow, and we'll be very warm tonight. As a matter of fact, we're almost at 8:45 this evening, and we're still in the middle to upper 90s. Let's actually zoom out and show you what we got. So it is warm everywhere you go. So if you're getting out this evening, if you're going out for Saturday night plans, it's hot. 97 at Hondo, 96 at Timberwood Park, 96 at Stinson, 94 at Pleasanton. It is, oh my gosh, 99 at Eagle Pass at 8:30, 8:45 at night. Incredible. Maverick County, Valverde County, Edwards County, towards Kinney County. I mean, we're talking almost 100 degrees right now. 96 in San Antonio, 87 in George West. But keep in mind, it does kind of cool off a bit quicker down to the southeast towards the coast. One, they have the sea breeze, but two, the humidity's higher. So anywhere you go towards Three Rivers, George West, Beeville, Corpus Christi, you got a higher heat index value. Okay, let's chat about the forecast. There is a front to our north. Matter of fact, I need to actually adjust this real quick, so just bear with me. The front's actually a little bit farther south in the Texas Panhandle. Now, obviously, guys, this is not a strong cold front. This is a very weak summertime front, as you would imagine this time of year. If fronts do make it anywhere near us, they modify, and they're clashing into an environment, an atmosphere that is so hot here in South Texas that we're in the upper 90s. So the moment the front, tries to dip farther south, it just warms up and it struggles and even stalls out pretty much any time north of us this time of year. Now, this particular front, though, has a good chance, and it looks like our forecast models are all on board with this idea that this cold front, again, quote unquote, cold front, more of a cool front or a not so hot front. It's going to move through San Antonio Monday morning, Monday afternoon. As it pushes farther south of San Antonio, it will stall between here, Corpus Christi, the Texas Gulf Coast, somewhere in that area right there. Why this is important? Well, one, it's going to give us cooler air. Instead of the hundreds, the last 4 or 5 weeks, we'll be in the lower 90s Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Oh, the 7-day looks decent and pretty good right now. And number two, what this will also do is generate isolated to scattered showers between here, Corpus Christi, Galveston, Houston, East Texas, Beaumont, and up I-45. So anywhere you see in that dark green color, as you kind of zoom in and see this particular graphic, the areas towards the southeastern Texas Gulf Coast and even western Louisiana, as this front sinks farther south and interacts with a low moving in from the Gulf, that area of low pressure you're seeing out into Louisiana, depending on where that place is, will dictate and determine more about rain coverage and rain chances Monday night, Monday afternoon, Monday night, Tuesday, Wednesday, and even portions into Thursday and Friday. But it looks like this front will stall out sometime Monday into Tuesday. And it looks like the farther you are away from the Texas coast, the less likely, I should say, you'll see coverage of rain and less, scattered showers and more isolated activity. So that is the big takeaway between Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. A front moves through and a tropical low moves in from the east. Now, before we get to part 2 of the forecast, here are the 21 names of the hurricane season for the Atlantic Basin. We've already seen Tropical Storm Alex that formed earlier this month. It moved through Florida. It didn't do anything to Texas. But the next name on the list is Bonnie, then Colin, Danielle, Earl, and then Fiona. Now, it looks like we'll see Bonnie in the next coming days. However, it'll move more towards South America, the Lesser Antilles Islands, and the Eastern Caribbean Sea, probably around, let's say, next Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And I might have to adjust those percentages because the Hurricane Center always updates these. And right now, though, it's a medium chance. Now, you zoom in over here in the Texas Gulf Coast and the Gulf of Mexico, and you can see a group of thunderstorms right off the coast of the Panhandle of Florida. This particular storm activity will try to organize itself and what we call retrograde back towards the west and move towards Houston, Galveston, Lake Charles, western Louisiana, and right now has a low chance of development. Now, regardless of this develops, and I don't think it will, it's still going to throw in a ton of moisture in our direction. And just like what we talked about earlier, with that front moving in from the north and stalling out between here in Corpus Christi and Houston and Galveston, plus part 2, a tropical low, just an area of low pressure, an area of clouds, moisture, a few showers and thunderstorms, moves farther west, backs up towards the coast. That's going to help produce a decent chance, at least at some isolated to scattered showers. It's not going to be a lot. It's not going to be a soaker. Matter of fact, it's not going to be widespread, but what it will provide is more cloud cover to keep us cooler. And then when you add in that front moving in from the north, passing through, temperatures in the lower 90s, even some upper 80s possible on Tuesday. And then plus some rain-cooled air. And keep in mind, this is just a forecast model. Take it with a grain of salt. But what you're seeing in green here is just the chance at coverage of rain, right? So the darker the shades and the more yellow you see, the better chance at coverage of rain and even thunderstorms. So you'll see San Antonio, Monday night, Tuesday night, kind of in that very light green color, right? So scattered to isolated showers and storms Monday night. And then here we go again, Tuesday evening as well. So if we do see rain next week, it'll be primarily in the late afternoon, evening, and late night hours. Morning hours should be fine, but when you get daytime heat, plus this front, plus that low, it's a good combination for afternoon and evening showers and a few thunderstorms. Once again, it's not going to be widespread, and likely it's not going to be named, but if it were named, It'd be Bonnie or Colin. Those are the next two names on the list. But right now, that low has a very low chance at developing, and if anything, it's just going to throw a lot of moisture our way. Now, speaking of moisture, who's going to see rain the most? It looks like anywhere in southeast Texas from Matagorda Bay, Copano Bay, towards Galveston and Houston, anywhere along the I-10 corridor, has the best chance at seeing up to 2 inches of rain, and some of those pockets could exceed 2.5. So basically, the closer you are towards the coast, towards Victoria, Cuero, Gonzales, Houston, and areas around Houston, especially south and near the coast, they're going to really cash in on this low and this frontal boundary as it moves farther south. But San Antonio, kind of in a awkward spot, and you can see we'll be up to about 1/4 to 1/2 inch of rainfall, and that's over the next 7 days. This rain's not going to fall all at once. It's going to start Monday afternoon, some spotty activity, Monday night, some scattered activity, and then we'll do it again Tuesday night, Wednesday night, and even possible into Thursday and Friday. We'll just have to see how this low maneuvers across the coast and how fast or how slow the front stalls out across our area. So we will keep an eye on this, and again, that's starting with this front that's moving through the plains and also through Texas right now. And obviously, it's not a strong front. Just want to make that clear. This time of year, these fronts are not potent. They are not strong. They don't produce much, and if they do anything, they provide a breeze from the north, some lower humidity, and some slightly cooler air. But look at this, 67 in Albuquerque, 66 in Casper, 70 in Denver, Colorado. That's a decent cold front. It's not terrible, right? And compare that to Phoenix at 100, Desert Southwest, Las Vegas at 104, and similar numbers, right? Across Nevada, Arizona, California. It's crazy. But yes, that front will move farther south in the coming days, and it should push through San Antonio likely around Monday morning, Monday afternoon. We'll watch it very closely, but we are expecting it to stall out. And as that low moves in from the east, combining with this stalled front, it'll produce scattered storms and showers out near the coast and some more spotty activity around San Antonio. So that's the main takeaway. And just reiterating this one more time, here's the list of names for the 2022 list of hurricane names. We've only used up one name, that's Alex, and we have 20 more names to go on the list if we do even use all of them, and we could just because of the La Nina pattern that's in place, and we are expecting and anticipating an active hurricane season. Now, out there right now, if you're just joining us, there's a tropical wave. As a matter of fact, the Hurricane Center has designated it Invest 94L. What does Invest mean? Well, give me 1 second. So we have this right here. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to find 2 graphics to show you. All right, I think I found them. All right, bear with me, guys. Give me a second as I explain some nice tropical meteorology to you. Okay, now this particular graphic is not on Invest 90L, but it shows you what an invest is. So what is an invest? An invest is short for investigative area. Now, as you saw, or as I just told you, and I'll show you in the next slide, Invest 94L is that tropical wave in the Atlantic Ocean. So there's invest, investigative area. It's given a number between 90 to 99, whatever number is next in line. And then L represents the Atlantic Basin. E represents the East Pacific Basin. So number, and then the letter represents the location where it is in the world, so the Atlantic or the Pacific. Now, this is 94L, and as you can see, if you like the tropics, if you like hurricane season, well, Invest 94L has a pretty good chance at developing in the next 2 to 5 days. Current conditions for 94L, it is moving west at 17 miles an hour, so a disorganized group of thunderstorms in the central Atlantic Basin. Winds are at 25 miles an hour. For it to be a tropical storm to be named, the next name on the list, it would need to reach 39 miles an hour or greater. That's a tropical storm criteria, or the threshold, or the definition of sustained wind speeds around a tropical storm. But right now it's only at 25. But anyway, so through next Thursday, through next Friday, and through next Saturday, it's going to move due west in the southern Caribbean Sea, pretty much graze South America, the northern part of it, and then move towards Central America. From there, obviously, current conditions are going to change a lot. But right now, forecast guidance has it moving due west. Now, our forecast is not driven by that, and we're not focused on that, but we're focused on this very weak area of low pressure that'll move closer to us Monday night as the front drops in. Isolated scattered showers Monday afternoon, Monday evening. Watch the clock in the upper right-hand corner. That's Monday night, and then here comes Tuesday night. Same thing. So if we do see any rain, it'll be in the late afternoons and the evening and late night hours, not really in the morning. And it's not going to add up to much, but we'll take anything we can get. We are in extreme to exceptional drought. Let me show you that real quick. I know a lot of folks like to check in on the drought conditions, and considering we have some rain coming our way, it's always important to check it out. So up to about a ½ inch possible in San Antonio over the next 7 days. So pretty much through next weekend, up to that much, and up to 2 inches of rain possible towards the coastal bend, towards Cuero, Victoria, Corpus Christi, Portland, Port Aransas, and all those good spots down near Matagorda Bay and Copano Bay. But there's the drought, really bad. You can see it is exceptional to extreme. We are in desperate need of rain. And the fact that we're talking at least for the chance at rain, it's something, right? I mean, cross your fingers. We desperately need it. But if we do see rain, the earliest that's going to be is Monday afternoon, Monday night, and then Tuesday afternoon and Tuesday night. So cross your fingers once again. We'll show you the 7-day. Tomorrow's forecast. Get ready for a hot day. If you have plans to go to the Camal, the river, the lake, Lake Medina Lake, or Canyon Lake, it's going to be hot. 100. Sunny skies. Southeast breeze, 5 to 15, up to 20 miles an hour at times. And here comes that cool down, guys. So cool down, right? Cool down. It's not going to be cold or cool, but it will be cooler. 91 on Tuesday, 90 on Wednesday, 40%. We've bumped that chance up, scattered to isolated showers Tuesday night and Wednesday night, and even into Monday night. I'll have to adjust that real quickly too. But yeah, I mean, if we do hit 91 or 90 on Tuesday and Wednesday, that'd be the coolest we've been all month long. And remember, last month was the warmest May on record, so the fact that we're hitting maybe 89, 88 degrees at the end of June, that's something. That's progress. And adding cloud cover, even some, rain-cooled air at times, if you're lucky enough to see one of these storms or one of these showers midweek, that is definitely going to bring a change, a welcome change, and some improvement to the forecast. So we will see if that plans out. Otherwise, enjoy a changing weather pattern. And again, if any of that rain does materialize, it'll be in the late afternoon, late evening, and even the nighttime hours. Morning hours should be okay, should be pretty quiet. Monday, 98, partly cloudy, a few storms in the evening, and that does move through Tuesday, Wednesday. It backs off Thursday and Friday with more coastal showers, but of course, that forecast could evolve and change in the coming days as that low moves in from the Gulf and as that front stalls out from the north. 95 on Friday and 98 on Saturday. Next weekend, guys, 4th of July, holiday weekend. The 4th of July is on Monday. It's that next Monday, I believe. So, next weekend, popular weekend to travel. If you're going to the coast, if you're going out to Port Aransas, if you're going out to Corpus Christi, Rockport, Galveston, Houston, Louisiana, South Padre Island, the Rio Grande Valley. Next weekend should be fine. If any rain does develop and materialize, it'll be between Monday night, Wednesday, and should back off towards Thursday and Friday. So basically the work week will be cooler and with a little bit more cloud cover and hopefully some rain-cooled air. And again, when you saw drought, it is pretty bad in our neck of the woods. We desperately need rain, and we are crossing our fingers for 90 degrees and some scattered showers Tuesday night and Wednesday night. Let's hope it happens, guys. All right, we'll be off for the next hour. However, tune in at 10 o'clock for Kent's 5 at 10. We'll be on for an hour between 10 and 11 p.m. for the latest on local news, weather, and sports. Make sure you tune in. Otherwise, have a great night, guys. We'll keep the 7-day on for a little longer. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot me a message on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Meteorologist Ryan Shoptaugh is my Facebook page, and same thing for Twitter and Instagram. Again, if you have any questions on traveling, holiday travel, specific rain chances, future radar for the next coming days, as we go closer to tomorrow and Monday, our high resolution models will get and pick up more on the coverage of rain. But right now, 40% chance, that's a pretty good chance. That's probably the best chance of rain we've seen all month long. So far for the month of June, I think we've only picked up about 1/10 of an inch so far for this month. And historically, June, July, August are usually dry months considering the summertime and the heat high that usually builds in. And if we do see any rain, we rely on the tropics for that, something that moves into the Gulf of Mexico, the Southern Caribbean Sea and moves towards us. That's the only hope we have typically this time of year. Otherwise, we'll keep an eye on the forecast. And again, if you have any questions, let me know. For now, we'll say goodbye and choose to make it a great night. Be safe, and we'll see you tomorrow and even tonight at KENS 5 on KENS 5.